Now we'll come to the next heading, that is finding the square root by using prime factorization. This is the first method where we are calculating the square root of the number. In this method, we are not going to take the very big numbers. We are only going to select a 3-digit number, but the 4-digit number will be also bigger number. So up till 3-digit, you can say that we can calculate by using the prime factorization method. But if it comes and they say that you do it by prime factorization, then you can definitely handle it. Now here, how we are supposed to solve it? The prime factorization method means we break the numbers. Here this line is very important. We break the number into all prime factors. You must be knowing about the prime factors. The prime factor means the number on factorizing as you have done in the LCM method by taking the numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. These numbers are being selected. And by this method, we are prime factorizing the numbers and then we are getting the results. How we are going to get the result? This is explained with the help of some examples. You can see here. In the example, we have to find the square root of the number 36 by prime factorization number. So what they have done it here, they have written 36 as we have done it in the LCM method. The same number is being adopted, method is being adopted, but here the numbers always will be the prime numbers. My prime numbers are starting from the number 2, 3, 5 and 7, so on. So starting from the number 2, I am getting the number 18, again dividing it by 2, again I am getting 9, then I am starting from the number 3, again another by 1 more 3. So we can write 36 as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Now as we have studied the powers and exponents, it's coming 2 square. 2 into 2 can be written as what? 2 square. And 3 into 3 can be written as 3 square. So under root of 36. So we'll be placing under root sign on both of them. Earlier were not having under root sign. So now I place the square root sign on both of them. That means on the left hand side as well as on my right hand side. And on taking the square root of both the numbers, what will happen? This, as we have discussed in the first video, that square root and the square numbers are anti of each other, or we can say that they are inverse process. So since they are inverse process, both will get cancelled. My result will be coming 2 into 3, which comes out to be equals to 6. Now coming to the next example, number 11, where they are taking the 3-digit number. Here you can see here clearly what they have done it here. 576 is a prime factorization method. We have to find the square root of the number. Again 576 written, and all the numbers, prime numbers, I have written it here. I have not taken any other number apart from the prime numbers, and you can have written it like this way. And still what they have done it, they have recombined the numbers. That is 2 into 2 they have written as 4. Again 2 into 2 they have written as 4, and this one also 2 into 2 they have written as 4. Or simply you can write down 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 3 square. And taking square root, what will happen? You remove all the square sign. So what will be getting? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. And on solving comes out to be equals to 24. Or you can use this method, what they have done it here. If you can understand, that's well and good. But what I like it here, that you write in the exponential form. So 576 can be written as 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 3 square. Placing the square root on both these numbers, and under root of 576 will be equals to, as we have studied in the module, that the previous video, that the square root and the squares are anti, or they are inverse process of each other. So since they are inverse process of each other, the squares will get cancelled and the square root will also get cancelled. So what I will be left with, the number 2, a number 2 and the number 3, which comes out to be equals to 24.